Outrage, meanwhile, after the RCSD board, the Rochester Board of Education voted to adopt the $1.16 billion budget for the next school year, putting some positions on the chopping block. Now, a few of the school board members saying they did what they had to do while also looking out for the best interests of students, while you have others warning of the consequences of some of these proposed cuts. Leah Mallory has more now on those responses.
Earlier this week, the front of the RCSD board office right behind me was filled with parents, advocates, and RCSD employees rallying to put a stop to the proposed 2026-27 school year budget. But in a vote of 4-3, the budget was approved. And now those advocates say they're disappointed and believe adopting the budget will cause more harm than good to students.
This is inexcusable, indefensible, and I hope that they will reconsider and fund the services that they have cut.
And what are those services on the chopping block? Social work, school food, and home instruction, among others. Rochester Teachers Association President Adam Urbanski, who attended the meeting, says on top of worrying for students, they are now helping employees facing termination.
They have almost $1.2 billion. When you have that much money, why would you want to cut social workers, school counselors, and home hospital teachers who serve the most vulnerable students we have?
Board members who voted for the budget said RCSD faced a challenging fiscal year and recently pressure from the state, but grant funding allowed them to reinstate a few positions.
We are currently in a place where we could be considered inherently moving outside of the law, and this could put us as a Board of Education in a place for state intervention.
The Children's Agenda, a nonprofit which advocates for the improved health and education of students, has been a constant presence at the budget meetings. Community Impact Director Eamon Scanlon says the cuts are misguided.
If you're going to attack the structural deficit, you have to get to what the structural deficit is driven by. And that's a very difficult problem, but it's not something you solve again through cutting support staff. They make up a very tiny percentage of the overall budget.
The adopted budget is now in the hands of City Council for review. The next board meeting is scheduled for May 19th from 5:30 to 6:30 at this office right behind me. It is a speaker forum, so if anyone is interested in speaking, they can head to the RCSD website. Reporting in Rochester, Leah Mallory, News 8.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.